Lexis Advanced Video 2 for 1L students. Hello, I'm Dr. Joel Fishman, Assistant Director for Lawyer Services, presenting the slideshow on using Lexis Advanced when you do not have citations available to you. This video will introduce you to case law research using terms and connectors and natural language to fully access the Lexis database. From the home page, make selection all content types, all jurisdictions, and all practice areas and topics. Click on the box that you wish to begin your research and click on the OK button to start. Note we have typed in cases to begin our research. Or you may choose jurisdictions, or you may choose practice areas and topics. Along the top are tabs for the different results of your search: cases, legislation, administrative codes, secondary sources. On the left column, narrow your search by clicking on one of the federal or state jurisdictions. In the box, type assault and battery, and note on the bottom the selection of cases, the selection of jurisdiction, and the selection of practice areas are shown. Under the tab for assault and battery, you can select the type of document you wish to review: snapshot, cases, legislation, secondary sources, websites. Here is an example of the snapshot from the different sources. Under cases, there are 314 assault and battery cases listed for Pennsylvania. Search within the results to narrow by jurisdiction and court. In bringing the case of Esmond v. Licio, the official report citation is listed at the top of the page, as well as next to the reporter below the name of the case. The unofficial reporter in Atlantic Reporter Second follows, and then the Lexis citation. The yellow flag is part of Shepard's to identify that there is some negative treatment to this case. Click on the arrow next to the page box to move from one page to the next. Navigate all terms provides the different search terms used to bring up the case. Jump to provides links to the different parts of the case. Lexis provides the summary of the case under the procedural posture, overview, and outcome. Lexis headnotes are added by the Lexis editors to each case, along with the links from the headnote to its discussion in the text of the case. The headnote statement are sentences taken directly from the case. There are also links to Shepardize the case based on the specific headnote references. In the case itself, you can go back to the headnotes by clicking on the arrow. Go to the listing and click on the Legis tab from the snapshot to see statutes. Click on the timeline and date restriction to limit the scope of your search. When you move the timeline, it changes automatically the date period. Click on OK to see the desired result. Once you select Pennsylvania, you have a choice of selecting a court from the appellate and/or trial court. Go to Snapshots and select Law Reviews and Journals. Select multiple sources. Click on Search Tips to obtain the list of Boolean terms and/or not, along with the connectors, including within a specific number of words, within a paragraph, within a sentence, an exclamation mark replacing words at the end of a verb, etc. Using terms and connectors in your search, one can limit the number of searches by using either Boolean connectors of and or not, or connectors. Here we have limited the words of assault and battery to within 10 words of child to limit our search. The cases retrieved can be sorted using the drop-down box into relevance, court, highest to lowest or lowest to highest, date, newest to oldest, or oldest to newest. We now look at Pennsylvania statutes. Again, select statutes from all contents. Select your jurisdiction for Pennsylvania and type in your search box assault and battery. Click on the first statute. The currentness of the statute is provided just under the title citation. History provides when the statute was first passed into law. Case Notes provides Lexis Digest topics with the down arrow links to the page in the case where the headnote is discussed in the case. Click on the View Shepard's Report for citator information. Click on the archived code version to get text of the statutes back to 1991. We will now click on the Shepard's Report. Notice the Pending Legislation tab. Notice the grid in order to show you cases as they are broken down by jurisdiction. Notice the list in order to find other references to secondary sources. Click on Pending Legislation to see the various bills introduced into the Pennsylvania General Assembly. Click on the grid to see a listing of citing decisions analysis by court. Click on the Analysis tab to obtain citing cases. In order to understand what the different Shepard citation references are, the legend shows the explanation of signs in Shepard's. We will now look at law reviews. Select Secondary Legal Materials under All Contents heading and then type the query in the search box. Type in assault and battery. Here are the results, and again you can search within results, content type, source, etc. for different types of publications besides the law reviews. This concludes our slide presentation on Lexis Advance.